Well, it's one game. You know, confidence can screw you up. Confidence can be a good thing, but, you know, what our players need to understand, what our fans need to understand, what everybody needs to understand, it's one game. It's one game. All right, and we need to keep playing better, and we need to improve, and our players need to have the focus to improve. And remember how they got where they got, rather than think that we can just show up now and beat whoever we play. Because we have a tendency to think that way around here, instead of just kicking people's ass like you're supposed to and working to do it. All right, so when you ask me those kind of questions, it really pisses me off. I'm not pissed off at you, all right, but that mentality that you got to work and earn it, and then we got to earn it in the next game, and we're going to have to earn it in the next game. And what we did tonight was great. We won one game. We got 11 more. We need to take them one game at a time, and we need to improve as a team. And that's what our team needs to be focused on. And if we want to be a good team, that's what we need to do. That's how everybody should think. Now, y'all scared to ask another question?
Gudak high to the sideline, incomplete. And a flag comes out. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, it sailed way over his head. The Nebraska sideline wants an uncatchable ball to be ruled.
Well, you know, we hear every week about uncatchable.
Pass interference. Defense, number 13. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Officials tell us every week, uncatchable, they assume that every receiver is a phenomenal athlete who can make the incredible catch. And that if that ball isn't essentially thrown into the stands, it's not uncatchable.
Bo Pelini just cost his team 15 more yards.
After the play was over.
Can't do that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Nebraska bench area. Head coach. 15-yard penalty. First down.
You can't do that. You got to keep your composure. You're in the middle of a battle here. You're down 4, and you're going to put them inside the red zone because you don't like an official's call?
And it's the official that has nothing to do with the call. Obviously, he's just taking his anger out.
You can't do that.
The official on the far side of the field, swinging his hat right in the official's face.
Going up, man.
Who just fought? He just fought. I seen 2 of y'all walking off over there, and you got to keep teammate fighting. What they do there?
Nowhere.
What they do there?
Not here.
In one fight, we all fight. You understand that? I don't want to see y'all walking off when somebody's fight.
Yes, sir.
Never again.
After the field goal was made, he was doing his push-ups. A little self-discipline, right? Self-discipline. And he's got all these signs posted everywhere in the facility about core values and things of that. Core values are what you do, not what you say. He's in good shape. You see him sprint.
Motion the tight end across. Bryant on the run, delivers, bobbled, caught by McLeod right near the marker. The spot will decide it here. Going to place it down just short of the 30.
You and I and everybody else thinking third down.
And the look.
It's all about the ball here, Dave. Watch his right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's the first down.
Take a look at that now. You're right. He bounced back. He made some big plays after that fumble. So that's that maturity.
That's the maturity. Yep.
When the runner's knee was down, the ball was at the 30 and 1/2 yard line. That results in a first down. Louisville will not be charged with a timeout. Louisville will not be charged with a timeout.
That's not that big a deal, but as you said, Clemson having 3 is a big deal.
I admire the stoic approach from the official because he's getting an earful from a very scary man right now. Bobby Petrino.
That's a tough assignment.
Dave, I don't know how you guys do that down there. And those coaches look like that. I'm getting nervous. Woo!
Look, stoic is the right word.
Look at him.
His face matches the shirt in the same color. You can't misquote silence.
Look,
stoic
he's still
is good.
Come on, Dave. He's still getting on him.
He sure as heck is. He knows the importance of this series. He knows the importance of Clemson keeping the football.
Are you taught just to ignore it? Just keep looking straight?
Exactly.
He's doing a good job.
Got your coffee? It is early. How do you take your coffee? What's the best way to take your coffee?
Well, coffee tastes terrible anyway, so don't put anything in it to obstruct the harsh, bitter taste, and just put it down one sip at a time, you know.
So it's just all about the effect, the taste. It's not about the experience at all. It's about the outcome.
No, the experience is terrible.
And a pair of field goals the last couple of drives. 2nd and 10. Gabriel, swing it, Freeman. Chopped down, but a flag. He got to the 35. The crowd here responds as TJ Tampo with a nice open field tackle, something that this defense is really known for.
That was the Mims block on Johnson where the flag came in. Might be a block in the back. Mims immediately disagreeing with the call. He unfortunately doesn't get a vote.
Well, it's unfortunate only if you're on the Sooner side.
Yeah.
There was no foul on the play.
So maybe he does.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. He lobbied Matt Campbell. Cannot believe it. Matt Campbell has had, man, when you lose 4 games by 14 points, it feels like the world is against you. That's what it looks like.
3 all after 1.
Chris to the end zone, intercepted. And it's D.D. Lattimore who stops the Irish drive.
That was horribly underthrown. If you're going to throw the football and he's covered, it's got to go into the band. It's got to go right to the tuba player. You can't underthrow that ball and take points off the board. That's a real...
From the 4, Rodgers scans, fires across the middle, incomplete.
For these defensive backs, they get the left hand. You see how frustrated he is.
Defense, number 13. Now will the ball be placed at the 2-yard line?
You think he wants to shut out?
But again, the left hand is clean. It's the right hand that grab hip. See the right hip? That's what they called.
And that's certainly enough to keep 3. This is going to be the last play. Can they get points in Tuscaloosa? Yes. Marks walks in at 0-0, and they dodge the shutout. And the crowd booing the pass interference call in the end zone, and Nick won't be pleased about that.
You're up.
Hey, Dion, I was just wondering if you could...
hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Dion now, okay?
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Dion. Just
in 2019. Going quickly, Hilinski has to throw it in the ground, and there comes the flag. And you see Daryl Middleton put his head down immediately.
Personal foul, roughing the passer with targeting, 97 defense. Previous plays under further review.
You see Neyland Stadium and the Tennessee head coach letting the officiating crew hear about it. Now look, this is a team last week that saw its starting quarterback get knocked out of the game. Took a couple of vicious shots from Alabama defenders. It's definitely high. You see it right there. Middleton came in there, forced his head. There's a launch, attack, forcible contact. You're checking all the boxes. You can tell that obviously highly sensitive subject because you're talking about.
Here comes another one right here.
Flag.
Yep.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct from Tennessee head coach, who's first of the game. After this is to the goal, first down.
So Middleton will have to miss the rest of the game, and Jeremy Pruitt's real close to joining him.
Defensively.
It has become a specialty position. Almost caught by Darboh. Joey Ivy just unloaded on Rudock. There is a flag down.
And Harbaugh is livid again. His quarterback, the quarterback we saw earlier, Jared Davis, take an extra shot on Rudock.
Time to substitute. Brock Martin not in any big hurry. And because they're taking so much time, the play clock is running, and now a flag is thrown by the back judge, who's in charge of the play clock.
Before the play clock expires, TCU calls their first charge timeout of the half. It will be 30 seconds.
And Sonny Dykes is irate. I mean, he's saying, I think, Todd, I had to use the timeout because you allowed so much time for Oklahoma State to substitute.
Yeah, and Oklahoma State was very casually substituting. Brock Martin was coming into the game, and he was just kind of jogging half speed. And first of all, what happened was Sonny wanted to get a different running back in. He was putting Kendre Miller in. And once that happened, they had to stand over the ball and allow Oklahoma State time, and Oklahoma State just took their time. They weren't rushing the situation at all, and it forced Sonny Dykes to use a timeout.
And he is livid. In our experience,
Going to be a top 5 team.
Another blitz. Wobbly throw, and it's intercepted by Buddy Johnson. He's at the goal line, and he's in. A pick 6 for Texas A&M.
Johnson.
I don't mind this from Coach O. Look at him staring him right in the eye. He's going to coach him hard because he thinks he could be a great player.
Lincoln, are you shocked that you've gotten this far without anybody asking you about all the rumors this week? I'm just saying I'm gonna ask you about it, so I might as well. I mean, it's nonstop. I mean, it's every day.
Hold up, Gary. I'm not going to be the next head coach at LSU.
Can I ask you?
Next question.
In along with Robertson, the fullback. He's going to throw, though. The out is intercepted. Pick 6 coming. Nigel Malone, touchdown. Anthony Cancelli in for the point after.
Previous play is under further review. Rolling on the field was touchdown.
Well, he walked into the end zone, but did he take the ball with him the whole time? Right here. Ooh. I think he's across the goal line.
Have a ruling here that disappoints this home crowd quite a bit.
You know, from that angle, it doesn't look like he made it, or doesn't look like the ball made it, does it?
Because I believe if they overturn this, the ball will belong to Texas on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be a touchback. And finally, here's the call.
After review, the runner intercepted the ball and was running towards the goal line. Before he broke the plane of the goal line, he let the ball go. He gave a signal of touchdown on the field, which by rule is an inadvertent signal. By rule, we must put the ball back at the half-yard line. Kansas State will have the ball at the half-yard line, first and goal.
All right, well, that one shocked me. So they have the ball at the half-yard line.
And the way that he explained that was the reason that they had to put it on the half-yard line instead of a touchback and on the 20 for Texas is that there was an inadvertent signal of a touchdown.
Mack Brown wants a longer explanation. I don't think he's going to get one.
Because nobody picked up the football. Nobody went and recovered the ball. Nobody did anything with the ball. And Mack Brown wants a clearer explanation.
Mack is livid on the sideline. And so Kansas State has got it. First it was Nigel Malone who dropped it at the 1. Mack Brown not getting the explanation that he wanted. And then here's rushing touchdown number 21 for Colin Klein.
We're in that game and we want to be in it. And we're going to stay in it. That's it? 3 questions? Maybe that's because you have us ranked last. That's all what you think of us. So we get that message. Thank you.
Recovered it. And Michigan goes to 6-0. In so many similarities, it's 2 programs by great quarterbacks at their alma maters now in Harbaugh and Frost, each kind of taking longer to get to where.
I got you guys. I got you. I'm sorry, Coach. Congratulations. You told us this week what this would do for this program if you won that game, and what would that be?
Yeah, I think this is Duke football, right? We got the best of both worlds, a chance to really compete and do amazing things on and off the field. This is what I envisioned Duke could be when I took this job.
I couldn't be proud. I could not be proud. No, I am so proud. Listen to me! I am so proud to be your brother!
Dancing in the locker room. Dabo. Now, Kevin and I were trying to figure out if this was the nay-nay or the whip or perhaps the stanky leg. But since we can't identify any of those 3, we don't know what it is.
I know that has nothing to do with a stanky leg.
No, that appeared to be a semi-Sam Cassell type.
Official. Cole.
I told you it was game over. You did so 100 times on scramble too. there's some comedy in that, I guess.
He's telling him, I just read his, you don't know the rules. That's what he's telling him. And that was on that grounding play. Again, this was a big penalty. Obviously puts the offense.
Turns, and let's see what Landon Foster is going to do with him. Fair catch, and a penalty flag comes flying. Made the fair catch about the 27-yard line, but that side judge came running down the field and threw the flag. Mark Curls is our referee here tonight. The umpire is Johnny Hibbett. And upstairs doing the replays.
During the kick, personal foul, blocking the player out of bounds on the receiving team. That's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, timeout.
.739, scoreless. Passions starting to run high. This is for real.
10 different guys catch the ball almost every single week for Washington State.
Minshew in trouble, sack back at the 21-yard line. Northrup, who replaced Willie Harvey. Minshew's helmet is off. Forcible by Uwazurike. What do you think?
I mean, if you see where, at what point does Gardner Minshew become defenseless? And that could be argued from that angle. It's tough to tell, obviously, but it looks like it could be crown of the helmet.
Is it
Is the
forcible?
contact forcible,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Further review.
I think it's targeting.
Number 50 from Iowa State committed a targeting foul. To be half the distance from the end of the run, automatic first down. By rule, number 50 is disqualified. Number 16 from Washington State is allowed to come back in the game because the foul, his helmet came off via a foul.
So Washington
First
State
down.
should get its timeout back because of the penalty. They don't have to use a timeout. Matt Campbell is irate with the call.
Way back on the other end, awaiting this punt. And wobbler off the side of his foot, takes a big hop. McKinstry faked like he was going to take the ball, and now the ball is loose. Tennessee says they have it. Did it touch an Alabama player? I guess it did.
They blitz, and he's in trouble. Flag down. Smith.
You know, we moved up and down the field.
On the pit.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense, number 13. Penalties decline. First down.
Offense, number 88. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay third down.
Get a look at Matt Campbell on the left there, losing his mind over that call.
That's Charlie Kohler, the tight end. He's lined up at the end there. He's just coming off. And Matt Campbell's upset about that, but that's the right call. You can't just come off the ball like you're blocking somebody.
This was Saturday in Oregon, Washington State and Oregon. The Cougars score. You see the time left, just 15 seconds in regulation. Where's the Pirate? And look at the assistant. Let's go for two. Meantime, Mike Leach is like, bro, you're messing up my vibe, man, with your football stuff, man. So funny. Don't mess up my vibe.
Gus, you ever, thought about what it's like to be an official? This is the hat cam on the line judge, Rudy Studd. So if anyone knows what, this is what it's like talking to Jim Harbaugh on the sideline during a timeout. How good is that?
On first down.
Yes. Yes, he does.
McElroy off his back foot. Oh, my gosh. Colin Peak was not even looking.
Oh, is Urban in McElroy's face. Excuse me. Is Nick Saban in Greg McElroy's face on this one. Nick was furious. First down call. Here comes the blitz, and watch Greg McElroy fall away and throw it up for grabs for somebody, Colin Peak, that wasn't even looking for the ball. Just unforgivable. Really, Vern, was not the red zone, but it kind of was. I mean, Nick Saban was irate with this decision by his quarterback.
Kelvin Shepard just waited for the ball to get there, his first interception of the year, and LSU on the road will take a knee.
Watch Nick on this play. Oh, man. Right at his quarterback.
Third and long. Plenty of time.
Into the end zone. Touchdown. Craycraft.
Look at Halliday talking a little smack. Offense has functioned best when he's played within that rhythm. But that time 1 and 2 are taken away. He buys a little time and he lets Colorado State know.
Hey, it's bowl season.
What's up, boss? You believe that?
Of all the
hold on. Oh no. Do you believe in that? Huh?
Who said I didn't believe before?
No. I read through that bull junk you wrote down. I read through that. I sifted through all
What did
that.
I write?
Yeah.
What did I write?
Oh, no. Come
Can
on.
I ask my question?
Do you believe?
In what?
You don't believe.
I do believe.
You just answered it. You don't believe. Next question.
Look behind him. And he does get the kick away, high and fair, caught back at the 23-yard line by number 23, Bruce Ellington. South Carolina had something going on the sideline a minute ago between coaches in the heat of battle. And sometimes heat gets hotter all the time. Wow.
And those are defensive coaches, and it was a 3-and-out. That's
what
I'm
for?
a little bit confused by there.
Well, the coaches are fired up over here on the South Carolina sideline. There was some discussion about what plays and what they were explaining to the players. I saw some of the players in their huddle get big eyes like, ooh, coaches going after it. But I saw everybody hug them out, saw a couple of guys pat each other on the butt. Men are so good at just hugging it out after stuff like that.
Mosley in motion. And the timeout.
Man, that play comes from the sideline. They were just standing on the sideline, and they messed up the formation. Blue's not happy.
How can that happen? They had the whole timeout to talk about it.
Well, Lou told us, you know, he was going to have fun this year. Let's see, it lasted, what?
You know, he says he never raised his voice to Ron Paulus either, but I don't know now. It looked like he might have raised his voice a bit there. He was not happy.
Everything looked a little comical there, and it's not going to be funny for Houston. Ward is wiped out after a 4-yard loss.
But a face mask.
Another one, but there's another flag. There's 2 flags down, and they're about, I don't know, 10 yards apart or more.
Cincinnati was pointing at a Houston player trying to indicate that he had moved prior to the snaps.
He just looked funky.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 14. After this is the goal, first down.
So that's
after the play, personal foul, defense, number 99. Both fouls will be enforced. First down.
Well, did not see what Alex Pace did. Pinckney's was clear cut. And so that's what that second flag was all about. We're going to take a look at Pinckney, who's in for the injured Alex Thomas.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 9. This will be the first unsportsmanlike conduct foul for number 9 of Cincinnati.
And Tommy Tuberville is beside himself right now. He's going to get one too.
Yeah. At minimum, a sideline warning will be called here.
Loss of composure.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, Cincinnati on the coach. After this is the goal, first down.
Well, pretty much half the distance to the goal is going to get you in the woodlands at this point. I don't know how much closer they can get it.
Is that the biggest difference in players these days? It seems like transferring is a lot easier for guys to do than maybe it was back in the day.
Well, I think we live in a world where people are non-committal. We allow liberalism to say, hey, I can just do what I want and I don't have to really be tough and fight through it. And you see that with young people because it's an option they're given. We weren't given that option when we were growing up. We were told what to do. We did it the right way, or you go figure it out on your own. In the world today, there's a lot of entitlement. I'm a firm believer in the snowflake. I think it's setting there. And I'm not talking about Tabo. Tabo and I have had multiple good talks. I'm talking about every millennial young person, Generation Z, I think is what they call them. That's the world we live in, because if they say, well, it's a little bit hard, then we say, okay, well, let's go try something else. Versus, hey, let's bear down and let's fight through this. So you see a lot of that nowadays. And that doesn't have anything to do with Tabo or McCleskey or anybody that's been on the portal here. That's just in general in society. Even if you're working down here at Walmart, if your boss gets after you and tells you that you're not doing a good job, you may go home and cry and tell your mom, and your mom may say it's okay. It's just kind of the facts of life, the world we live in today. Don't get me on politics.
The freshman Jackson down here.
Pitt showing some pressure, picked up initially. Evans steps up and throws deep. It is incomplete, but a penalty flag. So not that time with all the contact. Once again, Ryan Lewis and Pat Narduzzi's having a meltdown.
Well, and here's the irony about this flag, is that to me that was less contact.
Pass
on
interference.
Ryan Lewis.
Defense. Number 38. Automatic first down.
I mean, he's definitely grabbing the elbows and he's grabbing the arms, but in the previous 2 plays, we saw him grab the jersey, and I thought it impacted the play more than that right there. That's just not a consistent call, in my opinion, from what we've seen. I think that's Pat Narduzzi's issue.
College, man. Exactly.
I was Lincoln Riley, I would just take my team in.
Got to finish the game. And OU has half their players on the sideline. Now they're sending them into the locker room.
I think Lincoln's going to tell the official, we're not coming out here. He's hot.
I don't know if Lincoln should be hot about that, or he should be hot about his team's inability to run the football, especially in the second half, and he's going ballistic right now.
That's just the frustration of a guy
seeing his whole college football playoff season.
That's where you got to be thinking.
Wiles, and there's a penalty flag.
Right here is pressure from Garrett. You see, he just kind of throws that football away. I don't know if it made it past the line of scrimmage. He's in the pocket, so it doesn't even matter.
With 2 fouls on the play, holding, 71 offense, that foul's declined. Intentional grounding, number 17 offense. That penalty, correction, the ball will be spotted at the spot of the foul. Loss of down, 4th down.
And that's huge. You know, really what hurts about that penalty is a loss of down, putting them in 4th down territory. Now you're going to see Dylan Thompson here in the pocket, looking downfield, pressure coming from right in front of him, just kind of throws this football away, try and save it and spur your nose right away. That was a momentum killer on this late drive that started off showing so much.
That ball hits right in the middle and just enough for the first down. Nice play design and execution by the Army offense on 3rd and long.
You don't think I'm talking about that Mike Webster Pittsburgh Steelers interior line play, right? The trap?
Oh, you don't know.
I've been watching.
Come on, man.
And they gave him the first down on that run by Hobbs.
And that does it. Jackson State moves to 5-0, 12th straight conference win for the Tigers, and they spoil the homecoming of the Hornets. 26-12 is the final score. Oh, a little heated exchange there in midfield between Coach Prime and Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. For Jay Walker, I'm Tiffany Green. We're out.
What happened with the post-game handshake? Well, I guess me being up front is just like, I thought it was a lot of disrespect the whole week. And so you're not going to be disrespectful the whole week in the media. We didn't talk in the pregame. I was out there the whole time at the 50-yard line. He walked through our whole our whole huddle on our end zone and came a long way around to get to his side of the field in the pregame. Thought that wasn't classy at all. And so in the postgame, I'm not about to give you the Obama bro hug. You know, I'm going to shake your hand and I'm going to go on. I'm going to always be respectful and respect the game. You know, you got the great guys, W.C. Gordons, Eddie G. Robinsons, those guys, Marino Chasm. I'm living on the shoulders of the SWAC. He ain't SWAC. You know, I'm SWAC. He ain't SWAC. So he's in the conference and doing a great job. Can't knock that. Got a great team. Son should be up for the Heisman Trophy winner. I love Shedeur. Great player. I love what he's doing for the conference. Probably one of the best things we had since that Steve McNair when he was in there. Love all of that, but you're not going to come here and disrespect me and my team and my school and then want to bro hug me. Shake my hand and get the hell on. Period. You got the W. Great job. I hope he comes back next year. I pray he don't get a Power 5 job so we can play them next year in Jackson, and I pray they put us for their damn homecoming.
Coach, would you describe it? Were you just trying to pull away from his handshake there?
Yeah, I was just pulling away. I mean, we handshaked and that was it. I mean, it ain't no need for no embrace. You know, we ain't friends. He ain't never called me. I ain't never called him. Great player. Everybody wanted to goddamn be prime time as a little kid. All right, great player, all of that. Played against him, got tons of respect for the guy. Doing a great job as a coach, but you can't do all that stuff all week, and then you come back, put your backup quarterback, and you want to run a hitch and go to try to put more points on the board. Shit's disrespectful. Game was out of line. It was 26-12. 40 seconds left. We had no timeouts. Take a damn knee. You want to try to run a hitch and go. So we started blitzing. We're going to knock him out the game, too. So that's how we got to play it. I mean, it ain't no quarters given. So you want to do that, don't come with me and try to bro hug me like we're friends. We ain't friends. You didn't shake my hand before the game. Why you shaking my hand after the game?
Can you explain exactly what happened in the
post-game handshake?
I walked up to. My exact words was, "Hey man, you had him ready to play. Good game," and shook hands and tried to embrace, and he pushed off. That was it.
Do you think that there were any reasons for him doing that?
I don't know. It could be a plethora of things. I think he thought he was going to get a win. I don't know why he would have ever thought that. I did hear his interview where he said that I came out and ran around the field. All of the people that's been with me for years, and even playing in the NFL, I always come out the locker room and run around the field. That's my tradition. That's what I do. That wasn't nothing personal to invoke any riotous act against them. That's not who I am. That's not what I stand for. That's not what I'm about. Second, he also said I didn't come to greet him in the center of the field. I don't know if you understand. We got here very late, so that expedited our whole process of preparation. So now we were in like, let's go get it. And I'm not one to go find the coach. Coach Dancy is one of my dudes. I don't recall going to greet Coach Dancy the last time we played at home against Mississippi Valley, and that is my dog. So I don't know what he was thinking that I was going to be, and then I heard him also spew out comments about what did I say leading up to the week. I think I was a darn good salesman leading up to the week. Did we sell the game out?
Well,
did we sell the game out, yes or no? Had they ever been sold out here? So I thought I did my job. I thought I should be applauded, really. Yes, sir. That's my man.
How you doing?
What's going on, boss?
Good. When a game kind of ends on a salty note like that, I know there's two things. There's the competitiveness, but there's also the trying to uplift one another, raise the profile.
That's what I do every day.
Does an ending like this bother you? Do you want to see some sort of resolve?
No, because I heard the things he spoke. You got to. I listen very carefully when people are upset, because usually what they say, they mean it. I'm not one to come back the next day and gonna pick up the phone and you're gonna apologize and we straight. No, not whatsoever. You meant that mess. And one of the comments that kind of disturbed me out of all the comments is, I'm not swag. Who is? I got time today. Who is swag? If I ain't swag, who is swag? If I ain't swag, who is swag? If I ain't swag, who is swag? Baby, who is? What more? I'm feeling good now. Yeah.
Is this further motivation for you and your team?
I don't need nobody to motivate me, dog. My mama working 2 jobs to make ends see each other was my motivation. You know, me being a great father, when one of my fathers was a drug addiction, a drug addict, and my other father was an alcoholic, that was my motivation. Seeing no one really come out of Fort Myers, Florida, that was my motivation. This? Oh, baby, you gotta get in line. I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody, motivate somebody, get somebody to the next level. And somebody had the audacity to sit up here and say what I ain't. Well, baby, I know what I am. And I am a whole lot of things that a lot of folks would like to be. Oh, Prime, preach. You better preach. I'm going on there.